intent behind why you're throwing will determine the type of jab you throw. So if Jordan's right here, so we have like a standard, what we would call a snap jab, right? So I'm starting from an orthodox boxing position. Maybe I'm a little more sideways. Perhaps I'm going more like European style, perhaps a little more upright. But I just launched the jab straight out from my body and it just goes out and back. Boom. So I just snap out and back. We call it a snap jab or a real quick jab, right? So it's great at packing a little bit of sting, being real fast and real accurate. I don't have to do a whole bunch. In fact, the jab depends on me not leaning too far forward or leaning too far back. It's more the position that I'm taking with my feet behind it than moving my upper body. You have a good straight snap jab, right? So when you move in with that. Then you have a stiff jab. Think of this one like a medieval knight tournament where they're jousting. So I'm pushing off. Generally the toe would be dug into the ground. Middle Eastern martial arts would call it growing roots, where you dig your toes, you kind of squeeze them down in the ground, and I'm pushing off. I'm not throwing the jab hard, but I'm pushing off the back leg hard. So I'm thrusting that jab in. So that's a stiff jab. So I'm bridging the gap and I'm coming with a little bit of power and my body weight, bang, right there behind that. Snap jab, stiff jab. Then you have a flick jab, right? A flicking jab generally has the hand slightly lower and I lean a little tiny bit so the shoulder can dip forward a little and the hand flicks out. You almost visualize yourself using a whip. So I'm flicking the jab out and in. Boom. Very fast, very accurate, very annoying. Easy to lean too far forward with and doesn't pack hardly any punch. So a flick jab is not gonna stop Jordan from stepping in with a big right hand. I flick jab him at the wrong time and I get caught with a giant boom right there. And I think, oh, he walked through my punch because it's meant to be fast and accurate. Let's say I step in with a stiff jab, but I'm too far away. I'm 5 feet out and so I'm lunging in and Jordan hits me with a big counter. And I think, well, that didn't work. Well, the problem is I'm using the wrong punch for the wrong scenario. That should have been a snappy jab, right? So those are the 3 predominant types of jabs. So in this round, what we're gonna do, we're gonna progressive spar where I have a snap jab and my partner's doing a different type of jab. So maybe I'm snapping and Jordan right here, he's doing a stiff jab. So I'm moving, I'm bouncing, I have real sharp punches, but Jordan's trying to step in and land a good shot, right? He's moving in, he's got to use a lot of head movement, but his jab is harder, a little slower. My jab's faster, but doesn't pack as much punch. Then the bell will ring every minute. Every minute, I switch the style of jab I'm throwing. So the next bell, we don't stop, we keep going, but now I throw a flick jab. The next bell, I'm throwing a stiff jab. The 4th and final bell, we're just freestyling it. Make sense? So I start with one, go to the next, go to the next. Every minute the bell will ring. That 4th and final minute, we throw whatever jab we want. Try to get used to switching between the jabs, still keeping the technique tight, the form good. We're not trying to kill each other with those punches, but we are trying to land them, okay? All right, let's go.